Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, it's lovely to see you again, and if you're new here, then welcome. My name's Sophie and it's a great pleasure to have your company today. So I've got an unboxing or an unbagging. Obviously I've been to Flannels and made an impromptu purchase, and I just wanted to start the video this way for a change, just because the bag is so big that I'm probably just gonna take the box out of the bag before I sit down to film properly. But I just wanted to show you what the bag looked like and what the stuff inside the bag looks like. So there's a couple of lipsticks down there. You can see that sorry, that was my finger. You can see that the sticker that she put on in the store to keep the bag closed is sort of partially ripped. I bashed into a wall on the way out of the shopping centre, hence the rip. But it is a true unboxing, unbagging. So hang tight and I'll switch the camera around and we will have a look to see what I purchased. Hey guys, I'm back. So I've taken the contents of the shopping bag out, and this is them. This is the contents. So there's a couple of lip products and the bag. This box is not for this bag. She just found me a box, bless her. Hence the reason why there's no ribbon, and you can see there's like a mucky mark there. In fact, I might be able to show you what box this would have been from. This is not the bag that I've purchased, but I was grateful to the girl in the shop for doing what she did and going and finding me a box, because Flannels are a department store, but it's the same in Harvey Nichols in Leeds. If you purchase a bag from them, I went to purchase a Gucci bag from Harvey Nichols in Leeds probably about 18, no, it was around about when the pandemic started, I think, or just before, and they didn't have any boxes, so I didn't buy the bag in the end, because I just thought, well, I can buy the bag online and get a box so that at least if I move house or I just want to store it somewhere, which I know you shouldn't store your bags in boxes, but you know, for a temporary measure, I just thought it's better to have a box. So the fact that she went and found me one and offered, I didn't even have to ask, was lovely of her. And then I have my two lipsticks that I purchased on the way out of the shop, because I just got this bag and I love this bag. I was going through the shop on my way somewhere else with zero intention of purchasing anything, and I just, this I'll be honest with you, this bag has been on my radar for probably 18 months, 2 years. I have the medium version of this bag and I wanted a smaller version, and I was toying, there's a clue there. I was toying between this and the equivalent size in the Saint Laurent puffer bag, but I was just so on the fence about what colour, and this colour had not even entered my brain, because I was just going to get black or just another dark colour, and I've got the grey, the college bag in grey, so I thought, well, I don't want grey, and my medium version of this bag is in black with the silver hardware, so I didn't really want to get another one with silver hardware, but I wouldn't have minded this in black. But anyway, it's not. Long story short, I went in with no intention of buying anything, saw this, one of the sales associates sort of drifted over to me, asked me if I wanted any help. She told me the price, which I must admit did influence my decision quite a lot, which of course it's going to, because it was sort of half price, just randomly. It was about, I think it was 860 something pounds, instead of being, I think they're 12 or 1300 full price, these ones. It's the puffer bags that are 1600. Anyway, long story short, as I've said, I went in, I looked at it, I was told the price, I tried it on. When I tried it on in the shop, I'd got lots of khaki and browns on. I'd got like an animal print scarf on with a brown cardigan and a khaki t-shirt, and And this colour, even though it looks grey, just looked phenomenal. And I wear lots of browns and khakis and those sort of tones in the autumn winter, and I just thought perfect. And that was the other reason why I fell in love with it. This is the last one that they had, but there's nothing wrong with it. I had a quick look at it, and the person that I was with had a quick look at it as well, who's a little bit more vigilant than I am. And he said, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. So I went ahead and purchased it. So sorry about the long War and Peace introduction, but I'm, you know, I'm a chatty person, what can I say? So obviously that's just the lid. I'll just get rid of that. I'll put the lipsticks inside the lid out of the way for now. And then it came obviously with the dust bag. And then I think, is this the actual label for it? Yeah, you see, it is. So that would have been the full price, but I didn't pay anything near that price. I don't know if that's gonna focus properly, but it says Saint Laurent Loulou toy bag, and then it just says LD, I think. And the colour is grey khaki 1229, and the price is 1225, so £1,225. I paid £8.60 something, I don't remember. So that is interesting. Obviously she did put it in a dust bag. There's nothing left in that box, so I will just get rid of it. So regular sort of run-of-the-mill Saint Laurent dust bag, and then, oh my gosh, this is the first time that I'm seeing this bag since before I went to Disney, and I've been to Disney and come back. I've been back a fortnight, and this is the first time I'm seeing this bag. It's been sitting, waiting to be unboxed. So I'm quite excited to see it again because I just love it. So look, you see the colour? It is so, now actually it's showing up pretty true to life. It's probably showing up a little bit more green on camera than it actually is. Oh, look at that. I'm sorry. I've totally just put myself off there, but oh my gosh. I cannot begin to tell you how much I love this bag, and it's nothing to do with the price, even though I do love to get a bargain. Excuse me. Just something to point out if my voice sounds a little bit different from normal, or if it does start to go a little bit. I'm just getting over laryngitis, so bear with me for that. But yeah, it you know, just going back to the bag, as I said, this is called grey khaki, and it's got the gold hardware, which online, I personally don't like grey bags that have got gold hardware. I just don't think it goes. But because this is a sort of grey khaki colour, it's almost like, you know, a cross between both those colours, it just goes. And the other thing that I loved about this bag is the fact that it does come with a crossbody strap. As you can see, there's a little buckle there, sorry, can't seem to speak properly today. But obviously the strap is removable because it's not on the bag at the moment. And when she sort of showed me this and she put the strap on for me, etc., and I was looking at it and I put it on, and I'm, as you know, I've mentioned this in other videos, I'm still larger than I'd like to be, and it hung so beautifully. So I know that the strap is long enough for somebody that's my size. I'm a UK 16, probably a large 16, small 18 actually, because I've just come back from Disney, and I overindulged quite a lot. But yeah, the fact that it was nicely fitted, let's say, was the other thing that just sold me. And as I've said before, this colour is just amazing because it goes with brown, which I wouldn't have thought that a grey-esque bag would have. And had I not been wearing those clothes on that particular day, and had I not tried it on, I wouldn't have bought it, even though the price was so good. So I'm just over the moon, I can't tell you. So I'll quickly show you the inside. The other thing that I really loved when I tried it on was the fact that the press stud is not massively hard to open, because I've found that, especially with my college bag, I've had that bag for 2 years probably, and I haven't used it yet because the press stud is so stiff and so strong. I'm just scared that eventually this bottom piece is going to make the leather rip. So what I've had to do with that college bag is just stick a load of stickers on here and on here to decrease the magnetisation or the magnetic effect, so that I can open it without fear of it ruining eventually all the leather around here. But anyway, so that's the other thing that I loved, the fact that, this press stud is secure but not massively hard to open. So that's what it looks like on the inside. You can see the strap here. I'll just take that out. It's got a lovely dark lining, which we know that I love. I think the old versions of the Toy Loulou used to come with like a divider that you could put things in, but I think in such a small bag it was pointless, and I much prefer the fact that it's just one piece now. So you've got the branding here, that's just going to show up. There's a zipped back pocket, and she's put, the authenticity card was already in, and she's put me another one in. Sorry about that, my battery went. Yeah, so 2 authenticity cards, I'm not really sure why. I think that one's the one that actually came with the bag, and then somehow there's another here. So they just are in here. So then you've got a sort of bigger section here and a smaller section at the front. And the other thing that I love, because I've got a medium version of this, the other thing that I really like about this leather is that it's quite hard wearing. My black version, which I've used quite a lot, it's just on one of the sides here, it's just a little bit deformed. But other than that, it looks as good as the day that I bought it. So I'll put the strap on so you can have a look to see what it looks like. And then I'll do probably some mod shots as well, and we'll have a look to see what fits inside, just for the sake of being thorough. So that's the strap. You can see that obviously longest setting as per usual, but you've got sort of, that much play. So that's probably a good 3, 6, maybe 6, 8 inches of play. And because of that, you could use it as a shoulder bag quite easily, as well as crossbody. So I'm really, really pleased with it. As I keep saying, I am sorry I'm behaving like a broken record. Partially because I'm still a bit loopy from being poorly, and partially just because that's the sort of person that I am. So let's pop some things in. Obviously I've just taken the strap off there because it's going to be a lot easier to put stuff in and out. Oops-a daisy, when the strap's not there, banging about on here. So I've come a little bit prepared today. I've got my phone case, obviously, which this is, I've got the iPhone 14 coming. This is the iPhone 10 case. So at some point I'll be replacing my phone. So I'll try my 14 in here at some point as well, but I'm sure it'll fix. It's only a little tiny bit longer. But anyway, iPhone 10. I've got matchy almost. A YSL card holder thing with the, everybody's seen these before. Most of the brands do them. So lovely dark interior, which we know I like. So I thought we could try that. I thought maybe, for the sake of being thorough, we could try the Victorine. And I've also brought my Mulberry purse, which is the same as a zippy coin purse from Louis Vuitton, which I know is a very popular piece. So, sorry, let's just move my mug. I'm going to have a drink. My voice is going dry from talking. So just to point out as well, which I know most of you probably won't be interested in, but because I went to Disney during the 30th anniversary, I picked this mug up with the Mickey head that looks like a 30 as well. And it's got all the characters on, so Goofy, Daisy, Chip, Dale, Donald, Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto. And look at the castle. Oh my gosh. Had such a good time. Oh, I can't tell you. I want to go back. I want to go back tomorrow. It was amazing. I want to go back at Christmas time, definitely. But anyway, you didn't come here for that. So I've also brought a little bottle of water. This is a 330ml bottle of Evian that I thought we might try. It might not go in, but you never know. Let's just get that empty bottle out. I've got a reusable shopper. Obviously, this time of year in the UK, this iconic symbol is very important, what it stands for. It's important all year, but especially this time of year. Sorry, this time of year. So, key holder from Louis Vuitton. This is the 6 key. We'll try that. I've got my Bastia from Hermes, which has just got a fruit tea in it and a handbag hook and a trolley key. What else could we try? Could try wipes. They're just Panda bamboo wipes. What else? Maybe Fruity Sweeties. Could try the trusty diary agenda from Louis Vuitton. Crystal. We could try. I mean, not all this stuff's going to go in, but it'll give you an idea of. If I do sort of different options, it'll give you an idea of what it will carry, depending on your preference. Got tissues. That's about it, I think. Hand sanitizer. So for the sake of not having this video run to, 6 hours long, I'll just quickly pop a few bits in and we'll see how we get on. So, oh, and I forgot to mention, I apologise, there are card slots here in the front of the bag. So there's one, you'll not be able to see because it's too dark, but 2. There's 3 card slots there. So I wouldn't even have to carry a little wallet if I didn't want to. So put the hand sanitizer in. Let's put it at the back. I'm going to put the phone in actually, or what would be the phone. And I'll put it so that the back of the case is like in the bag, if that makes sense. As if, so, oops, oh my God, every time. So the back of the case is here. So it gives a truer representation of an actual phone. So I'll put the sanitizer back in. What else would a person carry? So we'd need a wallet. So let's just put the wallet down there next to the phone. Let me just see if the phone would. No, the phone won't go standing portrait. But like I said, it will go landscape. Or like I showed, it will go landscape. It's important to me to have crystals, so I am going to put my crystal in. It's not everyone's thing, I know, but I prefer it. 6 key. Oh, in fact, let me just, because I've got the weird double authenticity. I'll leave that open. I'm just going to get rid of the authenticity cards and just put the car key there. That's quite bulky actually because of the shape of it, so I don't know that would necessarily get, no, it's not going to go in, which I'm surprised at actually. I thought it would. Could get tissues in though if you were a person that had a cold, so they've just, as you can see, slotted in beautifully at the back. Lipstick. In fact, I'll just quickly show you. When I was walking out of the department store, in honour of getting this bag, because I adore it so much and I was so happy that I got it, I thought I'd get a lipstick to carry around in my bag, and it had to be YSL obviously, and I just ended up getting 2. So that's the first colour, and I'll put in the description what the actual colours are, because I can't see that, I'm sorry. Oh well, you might be able to make that out. Is it upside down? So that's the first one, so let's just put that in the top. And then the other that I got was that one, and that is in this sort of packaging, which I just love. Look at the beauty that is that lipstick holder. And then that's the colour that I got. So they are quite similar, but they look different on. So let's just hold them up side by side. So you can see that they are really quite similar. It's more brown, more red. Perfect for this time of year in this coming season. Okay, so we'll put that one in because it's smaller. And I am going to see if it will just shove there, which it does. The square one wouldn't do that though, but I'm happy to put that round one there because obviously the shape of the leather here is similar. So I think in terms of capacity, that's probably about it. I mean, I could take my trolley token out of here or my handbag hook and just put it in the top, but you know, you couldn't take the whole thing. Same goes with a big pack of sweets. You just couldn't. A packet of polos, yes, or I think the equivalent in America is, are they called lifesavers? The polo, the mints with the hole, they're like a, well, they look like a ring, like an O shape. But yeah, so that's it. That's what you get. Could that go? No, because I'm pushing it at the front of the phone, which is not actually fair. Would that go? No. So I think that's about your lot. Even something like that, if you took the sanitizer out and you took the tissues out, you could probably just about get away with, you know, a zippy wallet, and then you wouldn't necessarily need that on. So then maybe you could take that instead if you needed to. That would go. Sorry, you can't see, can you? Apologies. That would go. Or could substitute the Bastia for, you know, some wipes. That would go. But for me, personally, with this bag, if I wanted to take a separate wallet, I would take something, excuse me, pardon me, I would take something long and slim in that front section. Just move the lipstick, it's fallen down. So I would take something, as I've said, long and slim in that front section. The lipstick can just sit on the top, it doesn't matter about that. You know, the hand sanitizer, and then I'm not a tissue carrier, so I would probably try to take my Bastia. Let's just see if I can, yeah, you see that would just about go. So let's just fasten it and just see if it's overstuffed, because yeah, no, you could, yeah, you see, I think that's fine. So that's about it. That's your lot. That's what you're going to get in this bag. They don't call it the toy size for no reason, obviously. So what I'll do now, I'll just quickly do a little section of what it looks like across the body. On my frame, which is a UK size 16, and then I'll end the video. So hang tight, bear with me, I'll be back in a minute. Hi guys, I'm back. So you can see that it just sits, what I think it sits beautifully on me. I'm a UK, as I've said, probably a 16, 18. I don't know, because this t-shirt's supposed to be oversized, so I'm not sure. My clothes still fit me from before I went to Disney, so I'll say 16. And it just, yes, it's on the longest setting, but it just sits beautifully. And I even think it goes with what I'm wearing. I mean, I've just got cheap leggings on that I got from Amazon, and a t-shirt, cheapy t-shirt, and it just suits what I'm wearing. I think that looks great, and I would happily wear that with this outfit, whatever you want to say. You have all the adjustability, as I've said, another sort of 6 or 7 inches worth of making it shorter if you're smaller than I am, dress size wise, or smaller than I am in terms of your stature. And if you're taller, I think you'd probably still get away with it a good few inches taller. Because even if it, even if it's sat there, it still looks great. So gorgeous. And I even love, the yellow gold of this hardware, and it says, I think it says Saint Laurent. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. But just gorgeous, just absolutely beautiful. So nice. Not a stitch out of place. Not a scratch or ding or bump or anything. Not even on the bottom. So I'm just over the moon, happy with this. I got a right bargain. I can't believe that I just ended up with this bag. Because I was looking for, like I said, the toy version of either this or the puffer. And the puffer, even though I like it, it's just not for me. That's all I can say. It's a beautiful bag. And they, the colours that YSL produced them in, beautiful. But it's just not for me. I do prefer the look of this, and I prefer the fact that it just has, just that little bit of organisation with the divider, the fact that it's got the card holders inside, and the fact that you can easily take the strap off, because I think on the toy puffer you're supposed to be able to take the strap off, but from the videos that I've watched, I think a lot of people say it's quite difficult. So really sorry for the length of this video, but I've waited a long time to unbox this, and well, a long time, a couple of weeks, 3 weeks probably. But I've been itching to use it so badly since I came back from Disney. It's just really happenstance that I've been poorly and not been able to use it, because this unboxing might never have happened if I'd not been poorly. But it's not COVID. I haven't picked up COVID. It's just I've had the laryngitis. So I'm okay now that I'm on the mend. So yeah, as I've said, sorry about the length. I really hope this was enjoyable, and I hope it was helpful for anyone that's interested in this bag. And as always, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Take care. Bye bye.